What is up, my fellow gamers? Today's video is talking about nutrition and recovery for building abs. So, I have an 8 pack. I've had one for honestly a long time now. I've always had a really strong core, and this is the reason why. First off, I'm gonna be honest. I have a genetic disposition for nice abs. Some people will have that, other people will have it in different areas, like a nice chest or nicer arms or whatever it may be. Now, outside of that, abs are very simple. You need to be at a low enough body fat percentage. So first off, if you aren't having abs and you're overweight, well, obviously that means you got to lose weight, which means you got to be in a calorie deficit. Calorie deficit simply means, if you don't understand the science behind it, keep it simple. Your body has a certain amount of calories it burns per day just to function, to live, to move, to breathe, to digest, da 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 da. And if you eat at maintenance calories to fulfill all your functions, then you're gonna maintain your weight. If you're eating above that threshold, over time, you're gonna gain weight. And if you eat under that threshold in a deficit, you're gonna lose weight over time. Now, the key is to be consistent. If you're trying to lose weight, you have to eat in a deficit over a consistent period of time. If you're trying to gain weight, you have to eat in a surplus over a consistent period of time. So, whether you're overweight, underweight, we're just talking about overweight people for now, you got to be in a deficit. So, you got a low enough body fat percentage for your abs to show. If you don't know how to do that, you need to go on to Google, type in calorie calculator, and put in your information, your height, your age, your weight, and then it'll spit out how much you exercise, per week, and then it'll spit out, a pretty solid and accurate calorie number for your maintenance, and then it'll also suggest how much you would need to eat if you want to do a lean bulk or a heavy bulk or a lean cut or a heavy cut. It's all there. It's really, really useful. I use caloriecalculator.com. It's really good, or .net or whatever it's called. Anyways, that's just one portion of it, okay? Nutrition, really important. And by the way, a lot of people get the misconception of I gotta avoid carbs, I gotta avoid this and avoid. No, the beautiful thing is you can eat what you enjoy. You can have the flexibility and freedom to eat, unhealthy and tasty foods, or really healthy and also tasty foods, or even trash foods, foods that just don't taste good but are great for you, or vice versa. Doesn't matter. The main metric that you need to measure is your calories. If you're under, you're gonna lose weight and you're gonna get lower in body fat percentage. That's literally it. So there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of noise about what you need to do, what you need to eat. If you're trying to be healthy, obviously you want to eat healthier. But if we're strictly talking about losing fat, then you have flexibility. I personally follow the 80-20 rule. I eat about 80% healthy. That's just how I naturally eat. And then I just 20%, I just eat freely and I enjoy what I eat. But it's not like I'm thinking, oh, 80% now I got to measure 20%. No, I just eat freely and that's just what it naturally works out to. You want to retrain your palate to crave healthy foods. And you do that over time by reducing your amount of sugar, because sugar is a poison. We can talk about that in another video. Now, let's say you're at a lower body fat percentage, because I've been here, I've seen other people that I've worked with be here where they're skinny. They're like, their abs aren't really showing. What does this mean? Their body fat percentage is low. So all that really means is they have underdeveloped abs, which means they need to develop it, which means they need to be on a specific strength training routine that they can work up and build them up. And I'll give you some ideas of some exercises that I personally do. Leg lifts is a great one. We have rope crunches. We have Russian twists, planks. There's a lot. I can keep going. Toe touches. There's so much. The key though is to personally, I work it at least twice a week. Be consistent with that. And I'm just not talking about be consistent for a month or 2 months. I'm talking about for many months or years even. That's what's going to give you a whole new body composition where your norm is like your previous dream. For example, when I was younger, I would dream of the body I have now. Now I live it. I've been living it for many years. It's normal to me. Nothing special. Um, it's just normal. It's how I am. It's how I live. And it's once you have it, the beautiful thing is it's so much easier to maintain. So much easier. And if for whatever reason you fall off, you can get it back easy as well. So I've helped many people do this. I've helped many people get a stronger core built up. You can actually see the the sculpted abs, and myself and others. So if you do need help, if you'd like some more guidance, if you want to talk about it, you can just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll link it down below. And yeah, that's really it. It's abs are simple. What's the challenge is actually showing up consistently for a prolonged period of time. That's where most people fall short. Most people give up. That's why most people need accountability. That's why most people come to me, and part of the reason that they work with me, primarily, honestly, outside of the expertise. Anyways, if you have video ideas, you can also leave them down below. Let me know what you thought. I'm growing this YouTube channel. This is the beginning. I'm going to be posting a lot more frequently now. And I like this raw style. I might mix in some more edited types of content, but for now, I'm going to just get the ball rolling and post more videos like this that still has nice substance, but it just makes it easier to get some uploads out. Anyways, have a lovely day, my friend. Whoever you are watching this, appreciate you so much. Like, subscribe because there's a lot more good coming. And yeah, I'd love to talk to you, so leave a comment below. Peace.